Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. Shout out Street City West. You just reminded me of that. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. Now, I got smooth vibes for today, man. It's Thursday, March 21st, 2022. Just kidding. 2024, bro. Goodness gracious. How time is flying, and I ain't lying. And everything is starting to actually show every day right now. Like I said, if you've been in the markets since 2017, I'm 100% sold. I'm adjusting the mic, so that's probably why I'm sounding louder. But I'm 100% sold. This is our market. Fuck everybody else that came before us and after us. Bro, you saw 20K Bitcoin, 1,000 to 20,000. This is our market. They fucking with us. And yeah, this week it just feels. Let me turn this music down. It feels like a pump fake. It feels like people are trying to gather together whatever they got left on both sides of everything, from the ETF, which I think that's the main topic. It's really far away right now because it got us here, and then the memes came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, fast money took off. So stable money is not the conversation right now. Sound money is not the topic of discussion right now in crypto. And that, I think, is what you should be studying right now. You should probably be studying why isn't that the topic. Again, what we're looking at right now is a pre-predicted chart where I thought Bitcoin would be at 50K by today. Way back, August time. I actually drew a line on this day in February where, just in case it wasn't the euphoria I was feeling, there was a scenario for downwards momentum. So we can actually kind of delete this line. This was a prediction line that didn't play out. And we can see here that I did kind of have something there, like a pattern that I saw the chart and felt the market like fabricating. Like it was there, and you can even see like this is the 200 here. It just went straight through what would have been even like a tiny dip off of my prediction, because again, there's so much support for Bitcoin at 36,000. Oh, what the fuck? I look at the camera and I'm not even there. Where am I at? Right here. There it is. What's up, y'all? We in this bitch. It's your boy Crypto Bro, aka More World Piece of DJ, switching up the cadence as usual. And yeah, so like right now, today is Thursday. I've been looking at everything this morning, and I just feel like layer one is still a topic. It's a giant topic because we also saw this today. Coinbase came out, said some wild shit, or maybe it was yesterday. No, I think it was today. Hold on, let's see. Let's see here. Was it this one? Now you know who reposted it? Eric Wall. Let's go to Eric Wall's page. My spiritual animal is Eric Wall, because he be hating, not hating, but like the reason why I like Eric Wall is he really be sucker punching crypto people. And they like be thinking that they know everything, and then bam, this dude hit you with a sucker punch, and you're like, oh wait, what the fuck? Let me catch my grounding. Did I just get punched? And can I fight back? You know, I like that approach to crypto. Sucker punch somebody, man. Fuck it. And yeah, here I couldn't find this. Yeah, I couldn't find this just now. But they posted this yesterday night. That's why it's kind of crazy it's not there anymore. Maybe they delete. Oh, it's on the base. It's on base, man. Let's go look at bases. Shit, I didn't even look at this. So I was saying this yesterday or this whole week since Monday. I was like, oh, okay, they confirmed Solana memes are a thing, right? So memes are a thing, and memes can only last for so long. You know, you think you got the memes figured out, and then you realize, man, this is why memes never work. They've never worked. They've worked a little bit, and you have some, but you don't have a lot of them. Right? It always goes back to the L1 discussion. You know, memes hit off. There's a party over here. We're at Miami Beach. And then memes die, and we're going back to the L1 discussion. And I think that's going to always be a thing. So, I'm already there. I'm going to stay there. What the hell is this Ethereum Nigeria? Shout outs to my Nigerians. I know y'all out there. Build on base. Y'all learning. Don't worry. One day it'll be build on X1. And everybody will be saved. Where is this news? Oh, okay. Jesus, finally found it. All right. So I wanted to bring up the actual tweet just so that when I'm talking shit, I'm not talking shit through somebody else's thing. But yeah, so base, they said activity on base has been based today. All right, I don't know. We lowered fees in a big way with 4844 and increased traffic, and an increase in traffic has led to an increase in gas fees. Lots of ands in that bitch. Lots of ands like ands. Damn. I'm shitting on them. But long story short, bro, can you believe this? They complimented the 4844, and then they said, but gas is still high. Because this was so successful, it increased gas fees. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, it took us 3 days to get back to the layer one discussion. We're supposed to be memeing right now, right? We're supposed to be having fun. Crypto fun time. But we can't, because you got the bots on Solana just crushing the noobs right now. Bots are crushing noobs. And again, that's why I'm in Slurf still. I haven't sold my Slurf bag, because this is how the meme is going to be built now. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being an old man, but it's like really annoying to think like, yo, you got to join the gang or you got to know the metrics, right? Because if not, you're going to end up seeing some wild ass shit over here. I mean, look at this. Niggasaurus number 17. Nigga Chew. It's like, yo, this is top activities. They have ran out of memes because these niggas ain't funny. Like, yo, we need more comedians in crypto because this can't be the top. That's why the Slurf one was funny. It was actually funny, and I'm going with their vibe because I think they're gonna continue to keep a high amount of liquidity, and you won't see the shits coming up here because ain't nobody trying to promote that. And now it's like, see how bad they are at memeing? They only can do one fucking meme. Maybe two. This book of meme, this like crypto Nick bullshit. The dog with a hat, that's Asia, so use that with a grain of salt too. like it's different over here, bro. The memes are bad. But they're trying to keep us entertained while the layer one discussion can take place, right? You got the layer ones happening, being discussed in the background. I mean, Jack ain't even posting no more. So yeah, man, I'm gonna hold though. Like I said, I'm gonna hodl the Smurf coin for a little longer because I bought the bottom. The other one I'm into right now is one that my friend, I have a IRL friend who does memes and stuff, and they got a pretty solid community. So this is Retardio. You see what I mean? Like, this is kind of funny though. Retardio. You know, it's not like ridiculous. You know, it's not like something so outrageous that it makes you cringe. But this is from My Ladies. So if you're familiar with the My Ladies on Ethereum, they actually have a meme coin on Solana called Retardio. And Retardio is doing actually pretty good. So I just bought some of this because I noticed that it's creating a pattern. And again, the biggest thing I'm on when it comes to the memes right now is liquidity. So if like this one, they have 717,000 in liquidity. And what I like about that is that I know that this is real people, right? So these are like NFT people, and they've got their Solana in the liquidity pool. I mean, let's just be honest here, right? It's not like a wild one out there where someone just released a shit coin and they trying to be funny. Like, this is like a whole collective of individuals that are trying to be funny. And they are pretty fucking funny though. I'm not gonna say they're not funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, they doing their thing. They're from the My Lady camp, and that's why you see the clown with the My Lady on it. And this is pretty early, so this, in my opinion, this is like the type of shit I'm looking for in memes. You know, no paid. I'm not getting paid shield to say nothing for this. This is just because my friend made this. I know the person, not made it, but like he's involved in it heavy. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, see, they're gonna have a NYC rave on April 4th. Like, I'm like, yo, this is cool. Like, this is the type of stuff I look for in crypto. Like, life, bruh. I don't have to find dead projects or dead meta, as they're saying nowadays. Like, you got to find the life. And it's out there. It's just packaged differently, and it's gang on gang. So, yeah, My Lady on Solana. This is like, a community of people who hold My Ladies on ETH that have created their own little world on Solana. And it's like Zen. They're just trying to keep their mind share, or the amount of people who are into everything. Like, it's like, oh, there's a target. It's a My Lady, just like on Ethereum, right? I guess if you don't know what the My Ladies are on Ethereum, Elon Musk reposted a My Lady, basically. That was when they really took off. I had a chance to get one of these motherfuckers, and then Elon reposted it. I was so pissed. There's got to be a tweet somewhere. But yeah, they look like these My Ladies. I don't know how much a My Lady's going for on Ethereum. Let's see. I feel like I got to build a resume for the homie. Like, oh, hold on. Trust me. I'm not trying to just support some shit. What up, y'all? What up, Goonin? What up, Dank? What's up, Mind, Body, and Crypto? Lita, Crypto Jake, Xenthusiast. I can't stop thinking about when Twitter or X is gonna implement crypto in any way. Which crypto will it be? Well, if you've seen lately, they've been updating the community that they got their what do you call it? Their money transfer license in a lot of states. They haven't gotten it in New York State yet. So I think when you see the New York State pop up, that's probably when we'll see the rollout of like XPay and things like that. But I'm sure Elon will have verified. I think he's going to go open source idea. So the cryptos are softwares. So technically you would want an open sourced DEX. Like you would want people to bring their ideas to your platform for free ad share. I mean, that's at least what I would think would be the ultimate capital move, right? Like, wouldn't you buy X stock if you heard that that's what they were going to do? Like allow all the cryptos instead of just the idea of like some cryptos, right? And it would be like Uniswap, where if you want to be in the spotlight, you can't be coming with no fucking nigga chew, right? You built, oh wow, you're gonna put on your resume you made 17 million, or you know, I mean, maybe people are gonna do this, but personally, I'm like, damn, like if you're so good, do the name good too, and like, yeah, so that's where I think like XPay, we're gonna see a really good amount of everything. There should be everything should pop up. Oh yeah, so look at my ladies are 4.2 Ethereum, bro. Jesus. But yeah, these motherfuckers really do this NFT shit. You feel me? Like they're not doing no like small amounts of NFTs, because this also, in my opinion, the My Ladies camp, a lot of people who got a ton of Ethereum at like $200. Like this is them. This is you. It's like, oh, you're looking to follow the money. Nah, you might want to follow the culture because they got all the coins. Like they're the ones that are pumping the things, and then they keep their own like clubs high, because if you come in and buy one of these My Ladies at 15 racks, you're expecting there to be like more to it. You know, this is just not, I'm gonna come in and spend 15 racks. It's really like, oh, I'm gonna go and join this what do you call it? Like, I don't know how to really call it, but like you're joining a gang. You're joining a club, I should say. Man, I'm never gonna be able to find this one. Yeah, I might not ever be able to find it here. I'm gonna search it again. But yeah, so what happened with My Ladies? Why it like exploded? Because when I first found it, it was 0.3 ETH. And then Elon out of nowhere just retweeted it last summer, and then it sent it to 4 Ethereum. So it kind of like solidified the club. Yeah, you see here. So Elon Musk reposted like, there is no meme, I love you. And it was just a My Lady. So yeah, the My Ladies are popular, and they have a shitcoin called Retardio on Solana. And that's how we got there. But yeah, so I'm looking for things like that. I'm not really looking for anything else that doesn't have a good story and that I have to champion behind. So I did get into this Timmy idea, and it bottomed out, it looks like, and it's trying to find a top. But there's a lot of sell pressure. So I'm just kind of hodling and figuring it out. But it kind of bottomed out after I bought the top here. Over back here. So it came all the way down. Now it's performing. But you can see it got right back up here. It spiked off. And now they're trying to recuperate the funds. Like, oh my God, we got, you know, that meme shit. Telling everybody, oh my God, we need to get people to put money into liquidity. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh shit. Y'all ain't even got enough liquidity. $35,000. Like, this shit is going to be rugged. That sounds like if 2 people have 10K in here, is a wrap for me. So yeah, I'm looking to exit this one. I'm probably gonna get out of this one, but yeah, I'm taking a risk on Slurf. there was one thing that I saw today in this that came from this Slurf camp that was kind of proving some of my study on this. I'm gonna probably have to figure out a way to produce my case studies, because I'm gonna start putting them out there, bro. Like, these things are starting to be like, even this one, like this Emin, maybe I'll like use my X account, and I've always wanted to do like those threads, but I never really thought about like it, because most of them are fucking corny. Like, they're corny ass threads. But I think one that's case studies on this emotional part of crypto that we don't understand. Nobody really talks about it, because you got to be in it. It's like being a fan. Like, I'm a fan of crypto. So the emotional side of like trading teams, right? Or trading coins, like, oh, I like this person, but I got to trade you, bro. I'm sorry. You feel me? Like, that's the type of research we're missing right now in crypto to keep things on the right rails, right? And that's why I like Xen, XNM, X1 chain. Those, or that product, is going to keep people on track to inventing better tech. Right now we live in an era in crypto where honestly they don't know what they're trying to do. They're just guided. They're not really, they don't really have any rails. Like, they're just building as they move, because there's never been pressure like an X1 chain, or there's never been pressure like an Elon Musk owning X, driving a payment platform where now you can be professional, but do you have the culture, right? This is an open source feeling. Like, are you like, oh shit, almost knocked my shit over. Are you like a Zen, right? Where you have the culture to match the community, to match the volume, right? Because that's Solana. Solana's proving that this is something very important for the top 5, as well as Bitcoin and Ethereum have it too, but theirs is like dependent. Like, you depend on Bitcoin now. We depend on Ethereum now. So it's not like a mixtape, or it's not like a favorite TV show, or it's not like a favorite t-shirt. Like, that type of fan, that type of materialistic, I like this, that culture is really what drives numbers. Like, that's what made hip hop, in my opinion, one of the largest, it's like one of the biggest grossing industries, bro. It's just like hip hop culture, like the culture of it. Even like me, like, I'm a Raider fan, and the Raiders have one of the biggest merchandise merchandise sales. Like, the Raiders are trash, bro. We suck. Even the Lakers, like, I'm a Laker fan, and they suck, bro. I'm also a Nets fan, and I'm noticing that I like these teams that suck, but their merchandise be the top selling merchandise. So like, the team is trash, but people like to wear the clothes because it's like, well, in the Raiders and the Nets, it's black, and people prefer black things. So some people will just gravitate to a black jersey, and they'll just buy that, right? And they don't even know what the Raiders are. They're just like, oh, that one's black, I'm gonna buy it, right? And the Raiders are the only team in the NFL that have a straight black jersey. There's no other team with just straight black. And the same with the Nets. They're like one of the only teams where the home jersey is just black with a white trim. Crazy. But the NBA is smart. So they get it. They get it that people like to be a fan. People like brands, and people like that type of shit. Maybe you didn't even realize that you're that type of person, where you haven't stepped out and just seen look at the things you own. Like, do you really like that shit, or do you just own it? Like, did you just go to Marshall's and buy a pan? You feel me? So Solana is proving, in my opinion, that is the actual thing to talk about. If a crypto does not have a community, the L1 is going to fail. The L1 is going to be wrapped, right? Like, even though these shit coins suck, I'm okay with holding Solana, because we're already, like I said in the beginning of the stream, we're talking about L1s again. So the memes don't even matter. That's just to keep you fidget spinning for like, oh, I thought we were going to get at least a week. Man, we got 3 days. 3 days, and then the sentiment went right back to L1s because base can't keep up. Right? Let's look at the gas. I'm from Cleveland. We always suck. Cleveland jerseys are hitting right now too, though. The Browns, the black and orange, the only team with black and orange. So a lot of people have been looking at those. That's a whole nother world. But yeah, if you've ever been looking for like a way to move out, I guess, of a 9 to 5, but you like trying to figure out how to get into collectibles, like you could start with the NFL. That's probably the easiest way to get into collectibles. Because like again, I feel like from my research on the NFL, they've designed the way people like teams, like how the Raiders went to Vegas but didn't go to LA. One of my favorite thoughts with that I think would have been cool is like, what if like the San Diego Chargers before they went to LA, like what if they went to like Mexico, and then like NFL had like one Mexico City, or like Mexico City had like an NFL team or some shit all the time. Man, the NFL be dropping the ball. They could hire me too. What's up, NFL chief person? You need some ideas, let me know. We'll get the NFL back on track. But yeah, so base gas went up a little bit. AVAX is cool. Phantom's gas is finally coming down. Glamour is starting to heat up. I don't really know what's going on in Glamour world, but I do know it's the largest layer 2 for Polkadot's liquidity. So a lot of people use Moon everything. What's that? The Moonrise. I don't know. Moonbeam, all the moon stuff. Polkadot ecosystem uses it heavy to hold USDC and things. So maybe the gas is going up because people are moving around. But yeah, gas seems pretty chill. What I need right now is gas to go down. I got one of my banger XeNFTs coming out. Well, it's already ready. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that one. I'm like, maybe I'll let it bleed, go to penalties, because, you know, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back anyways. So I might have to sacrifice it. We'll see. But I have a lot of Zen right now. It's like on ETH supposed to be coming out. And yeah, I'm just hodling when it comes to the Zen world. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I'm fucking holding it. I don't know what I'm going to do on base. I think on base right now, it's like $7. Here, let's look at it. Let's go to base. Actually, let's do this avalanche one real fast. I have one avalanche claimable on coin tools. Pop it up. Bruh, which Zen is going to be big between Zen and OP Zen? It's going to be avalanche Zen. What are you talking about? OP Zen. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, as long as CG holds his OP Zen, y'all should be okay. That's the reality of OP Zen. As long as CG just doesn't become a villain. He seems to be villain sometimes. He seems to just want to be villain sometimes. So as long as he doesn't go full villain mode. Ah, damn. I need to put some money on my Avalanche account. Yeah, let's do that. Right now it's saying for 35 VMUs, it's probably not $5 though. Actually, here, let me connect on my something I noticed, yo. I hate MetaMask. Like on some real shit. MetaMask, like, I don't know why they have to do the whole like over gas for the transaction, because it's obviously going to be less than what they're saying, right? But then like they won't let you lower it so it can be less, so you don't have to add money to your wallet. Be like, dude, the fuck. But I like I've been using Rainbow Wallet. Pause. Rainbow Wallet's handheld on the devicey. Deek. And yeah, Rainbow's pretty dope. They just added Avalanche support, so that's pretty cool. And what it does, you see, it like sends it to my phone. You feel me? And then I use my phone to do it. The transaction. Oh. So yeah, it's only $2 or $2.74. Damn. Actually, I don't have enough Avalanche. The fuck, how much Avalanche do I have? I guess I just have to buy it in general. But you see on my wallet, my device, it showed it for $2, but when I use MetaMask, it shows it for $5. So I'm kind of bleeding off of the whole MetaMask thing, because that is trippy. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that, I guess, in a second. I'm not financially ready to claim these. Because yeah, where I'm at with the whole claiming the Zen right now is we just got to figure out what's the best move. I have this theory or this hunch right now that maybe we don't see like X1 chain until May. And like, hear me out on this. We obviously as a whole, as an industry, are not ready for an X1 chain. Like, dude, there's the memes only lasted 3 days. Like, to have an X1 chain, everyone's just gonna try to get rich. So there's no problem really to fix right now. Again, that's why it would actually be kind of cool to see X1 chain come out in parallel to Elon Musk, right? Because you can see like it's about building the gang up right now. I didn't even say this earlier, but they the Slurf people just started to partner with banks. Like, what is this? This is a bank that's gonna help get people their funds back. I saw this shit and I said, oh, hell no. I was like, yo, this is insane. Like, this is wild. This is how you build culture, though. This new world, you can socially engineer culture. Unlike a Zen world where we built culture because people learned about the white paper, seen how the product speaks, seen it's fluid, it's very liquid token, seen there's no founders, or there's no VC funding, and there's no extra founder coins. Just everything first principles about Zen. It was very easy. Now you got things like a Slurf that's going to do a lot of work to hopefully get off the ground. So this L Bank, if you participated in their pre-sale, you could go now and get some soul back. If you're like on their, I guess essentially you would just be in the database. So hilarious. But yeah, see that, like, it's things like that that make me feel like, oh, we're not even ready for X1 chain. Like the whole world ain't even ready for it. Like, it would come out and the world wouldn't even know what to do with it. Like, I have all these ideas. All the Xenians have all these ideas. But honestly, does the world have the ideas? Nah. So like, here, I like the tweet though. I'll show you all the money licenses they got now. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Murakami. X1 Spirit Bomb. Maybe I didn't like it. Wanna. Elon's tripping. Here, maybe Elon reposted it. You don't even have to follow Elon Musk. Nah, he didn't repost it. All right, it's that whales thing. I know one of you motherfuckers got it. Or is it Watch Guru? That way you can see if you're maybe it's Watch Guru. See if your city's on there. Hey, here it is. I'll make sure I like this at this time. So yeah, X has now received a money transfer license for payments services in 22 states. So Iowa, Ohio, shout outs Tree City West, Utah. I guess Iowa is Cloudcox holding it down. Or maybe he lives in Wyoming. I think he said Iowa. Or maybe he said Idaho. Somewhere up there in the corner of America. Shit. Florida, Kansas, Oregon, Virginia, Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Missouri, Michigan. There's Wyoming. Arkansas, Maryland, Nebraska, Mississippi, New Mexico. Shout out to New Mexico. Heard it's beautiful out there. Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, New Hampshire. So notice there's no California here. There's no New York here. It said Georgia though. Okay, Georgia. Where's Illinois? There's no Illinois here. Yeah, there's no Massachusetts. I see Mississippi. Yeah, there's no Massachusetts here. Yeah, they hate. Okay. Yeah. They ain't got the banger states yet. Like, you don't even have Boston on this motherfucking map right now. Right? That's what I'm saying. You don't have Chicago. You don't have Boston. You don't have New York. You don't have Los Angeles. So it's already dead. Like, it's like really cool information, but we want to see those. When we see that kind of stuff, I think that's when we'll know that we're really ushering in this data or this digital payment world. Because X payments is going to be like WeChat for Americans. Because Americans already have it, but they think of it as like Apple Pay. Let's be honest. I think Apple Pay just became famous, in my opinion, like last year, maybe 2 years ago. It was probably the pandemic. I'd be in a bodega and there'd be a little kid that walk in and they wouldn't have cash. They'd have Apple Pay. That's how I know we're in a new era. Like, the little kid doesn't have cash no more. Like, their parents say, fuck it, I'll send you some Apple Pay. Like, that's crazy, bro. So yeah, I could see XPay taking on the crypto role and also acting as like a tax filter. So, I mean, when it comes to the moment, you know, when we get there, we'll get there. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will use this as leverage to pump the crypto markets. And again, that is why it's about layer ones. It is not about memes. It is not about progressing forward yet. Like, we is not there yet. Like, that's towards the end of the year, Q3, Q4, new ideas, new memes again, you know? So yeah, feel free to take profits right now too, bro. You better take some profits if you're up, because this probably is going to pull back again. Like, this was a really strong pump, but yeah, I'm not really feeling it. I'm still feeling like we should test some lows for a week. We should get below some shit for a second, you know. Get some people scared. And also get gas down. Oh, thank God, gas is coming down a little bit right now. Oh, I spoke too soon. But yeah, it's hopefully we can get gas down, because I need to get this mint, man. This is a big mint. Yeah, I guess I slept. Well, it wasn't ready yet. It just became available. So hopefully we get back to these 27s and below. I would love a 24 or 25. Yeah, a couple of days ago, yeah, on Monday we got 22. And yeah, when you see the calming down of the Ethereum, that's really just because trading has slowed down, which is probably the indicator that like most of the big money is done siphoning, and they're just cooling off and just listening to podcasts again. They're back to listening to podcasts. So it's just the humans or like the broke boys that are like flipping the coins back and forth. And this again, why is like I'm bullish on Zen, because we don't have anything going for us right now. Like, we're not fabricating or socially engineering anything, as some would say. And that's why I was saying I was able to identify the other social engineering, because it was brought to my attention that, hey, maybe social engineering is kind of happening. I mean, obviously it happens. I mean, being alive, you're socially engineered. Like, gotta die. Gotta die to look it right. But yeah, see, even this, like, you see 22 states, but you don't see the major hits. So it's like, oh, okay. Oh, Michigan. Nah, that's not Illinois. No offense. Shout out to my Michigans, you know, or people out of Michigan, Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Detroit. Yeah, I want to see Illinois. Chicago. But yeah, so like, yeah, social engineering, that's like in this. It's like in that. So really, I think you need to be online or on par with something that is pure and is not trying to do anything, right? And that's why, again, I think getting into the Zen ecosystem is probably one of the smartest things you could do in crypto right now, and getting comfortable with understanding how it works, so that in that way, when it becomes a real ecosystem, because right now it's not really real. And I think it's all on purpose. It's actually socially engineered to not be real so we can experiment. But it's becoming very real every single time we try to act like it's not real. It just becomes realer and realer. Shout outs Future. Riller and Riller. So yeah, right now we're sitting here. But again, all eyes are in general. And if the L1 talks come back, I assume that we see a reverse in our world. Because, yeah, no one's moving out anymore. As again, we look at the liquidity. We're at 31 today, 31 Ethereum, 838. And this is the major pool. So this is L2, L3. Someone will show up and say, bro, you got to show L fucking 2. I hate showing L2 because it's got so much ETH in it and no supply. And the reason why it has all this ETH is because when the Zen.game was running and it was burning Zen, it was burning it from here. So it's overpopulated the pool with ETH. And there's just not enough activity in this one because Uniswap automatically uses V3. So yeah, I like using V3. I think it's a little bit more realistic. It has no fucking ETH. It has a real amount of ETH in it. DXN going crazy. X1 doing a Solana impression right now. Chain explorers are down. Overspiked. Ah, what? What's happening? Sorry, y'all. I haven't been reading the chat. Bro, can you talk Zen? No BS memes. Bro, you can use the remint feature. I hate the remint feature. I'm not betting on minting Zen. Minting Zen is a meme. You want to mint XNM. You want to step up to the Blizzate. Being someone who, oh shit, finally. Fucking finally. Dude, it's been really, really hard to break into the top 150, man. We finally here, guys. We're fucking finally here. The altitude is nice. It's nice up here. It is looking great. But yeah, so I'm trying to play ball with the big boys, and I understand where they're going to be. They're going to be on XNM because the AI narrative is going to be strong going into, the next wave. Again, we're still talking L2s. We're not talking memes. I'm sorry, Deoshlin. It might feel like I'm talking memes, but I'm just trying to educate essentially like how a meme can teach you crypto, but you should never fall in love with a meme unless it's a Zen coin or a DXN, which makes Zen not a meme. But DXN is not a meme because Zen is not a meme, but it could be seen as a meme, Right now, DXN is finally seeing some sales. So I've been waiting for it to get up here. We already know what happens in this particular area. So what's going on is there's people nibbling at the price. And since they're nibbling at it, you can see here we're under 50K DXN. And we have 14 ETH in the pool. Again, in a fair launch, this is the metrics you want to see. You want to see no ETH in the pool because you want the coin to have utility. You want people to pull up and buy this motherfucker. Right? They don't care about getting some ETH. They're like, what does the DXN do for me? Like, I'm going to go do something with DXN. Right? So what's happening on DXN is there's been a tiny bit of burning because gas has been lower and people have been getting their Zen and they've been like, hey, I might as well just burn this shit. Because that's what we are, right? Like, that's why we minted the Zen, was to burn it anyways. Like, this was supposed to happen. So what's happening is if you zoom in on this chart right here, I mean, it's the hardest one, but if you zoom in all the way, I told you we were seeing the lowest amount of burn. So people who were burning right here were winning. But again, you had to be on the other side of the cycle. So now more people have their Zen and they're burning it for DXN. And that's creating the cultures, creating the hodler. They came back, That's what they weren't supposed to do. This was supposed to continue to go to zero, but instead motherfuckers came back. And that's a fair launch. In a fair launch, people show up again. So let's go ahead and look at the fees, right? So DBZen works because, like I was saying, it found a means of a bottom, which was above 0.5. And I don't know if somebody was holding it up. There could have been one player that was just putting in 0.5. You need that player to disappear. But then if that player turns into 5 people, that makes 0.5. And then those 5 people turn into 10 people, that makes 0.5. You know, that's why the fractionalized randomness of the auction pool gives DBZen life all the time. And as soon as it takes off just a little bit and the fees go up just a little bit, you see the price of the token go up because people stop on staking and selling. But then we want to see them come back and do that shit. So we can look over here. We had a tiny bit of unstake yesterday, but it's nothing compared to these days, right? 32 out the gate, right? 22 out of there, 17 out of there. So I'm waiting for another one of these that happened on DBZen. Now that the bottom's basically confirmed. So the bottom is in on DBZen, in my opinion. Like, if you didn't buy anything at 60, 50, 70, 80, yes, you deserve to cry. Because what the fuck? It was there for so long. You deserve to cry. Cry, cry, cry. So where I'm hoping is that those crybabies are actually stakers. So if those crybabies enter the chart, they're going to bring the DBs in now. They're going to unstake from here. We'll be able to see them. They'll unstake from here, and then they'll sell that shit. And now they're going to try to stay moderate, but it's going to be hard because you're going up against I mean, that's what I mean. Like, now you're battling the gang. So it's up to you in the fair launch if you got enough capital to do it. Like, can you buy up all the coins? Can you burn everything? You know, can you play the smartest game? I ain't playing that shit, but I'm staked in the pool to watch everybody. And yeah, so I think DB's in, the bottom is in. If we get one more sell off and I can see that it's coming again from the liquidity pool, from the staked wallets, then I'll probably start buying again. Now that I know the bottom is in, because the only way the bottom is going to come in, like where we go to like 29 cents, is if someone comes and unstakes and sells it all. But I don't think anyone will really do that right now. You would have to be super duper like out of touch, because Rosvin is pro X1 chain, and people can come to this platform and get X1 coins and a DXN coin. Right? You need Rosvin to be like, I hate X1 chain. Right? But it benefits DXN way too much. Also, the dead address is blowing up. Yeah, the dead address, still number 3. I think more coins were sent to it. I enjoy the meme talks, says Brian. Straight up. I mean, the memes, they all correlate. When's X1 chain coming out? Yeah, Craig, I would watch out for him. I'm not saying watch out for Craig. Craig is like, as someone that is a human, I like super duper respect the way that he holds himself. He's such a fascinating human. He's also a very wise old human that been in the game since like the 90s. So Craig might be like I mean, this is just me being tinfoil hat theory guy. But yeah, he could be just someone that we know that we don't know, you know. He's just here. Like, he's been in this shit for so long. So it's kind of like a fortunate wizard you get to cross paths with, because they're still here right now type shit. Like, we don't know why he's still here. Even everyone else are like, we don't know why he's still here. He's like, yeah, I'm in this bitch. I'm fucking ruling this show. So that's kind of inspiring, you know. Like, I hope I can stay in crypto for that long. I just hope that I don't get... I hope I can move on from the bar to the club, as we say in DJing. Because in like, you know, like, or like if you want to relate it to sports, like you want to go from the blacktop to the NBA. You know, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I just don't want to stay in the shit coins like my whole crypto career. But it's a good place to get your PhD in crypto. I would say, yeah, I definitely have my PhD in crypto after these last 8 years, because yeah, the memes, when it's your cycle, you should know what to be able, you should understand everything by that time. Like, if you'll know it's your cycle because everything is working, but you're not like making a ton of crypto. Everything is just working. It's like, damn, do I find a real job now? Like, everything is working. Spent the whole year making my fucking crypto engine, and now we're chilling. But yeah, it's hit or miss. Yesterday I waited for you, but you betrayed me. Oh shit. Yeah, I went to a concert yesterday, and once I jumped off the internet, I went into concert mode. So I did see your DM earlier today though, bro. I'm gonna hit you. Yeah, I went to see Coco Roco from the UK yesterday. God damn, best show I've ever been to. Like for real. Like, that one was epic. I will post photos on my Twitter. You will see them. Also, the meme stuff got me kind of kicking back and relaxing. I'm like, oh, this is a kickback, relax week in crypto. You just chill out. Damn, look at all these people that try to do the transfer. And now all their transactions are stuck. That's funny. Damn, they should get rid of those. So what happens is when somebody does Xenon uses that ETH that would normally go to the dev. They actually use it to buy back and burn DBZen. So that helped a lot with this area too, because again, I knew that when this time came, people would use that address. Like there wouldn't be any reason not to use it, you know? Or there would be no reason for you not to take a chance with Xenon and get some, like take the 30% hit and get your ETH back, you know? Or get the Zen back so you can sell it. Damn. This thing is all stuck up. Here, take me to DBZen. DBZen.org. But yeah, so DBZen, that's a win. This is gonna start doing its thing. Here, let's look at XNF. How much blocks do you mine a day? I'm not too sure. I guess 366, but I have 3 instances running. I have 50,000 hash rate, and it's giving me around 366, and that's like $5 an hour. So yeah, you could do the math. But I'm going ham now. Like again, like I think I figured out the formula of this shit, and to be honest, if I'm the only person really running this and not anyone else is doing it, there's so much opportunity in what I just discovered. So we'll see where it goes, because this referral idea is wild. But yeah, we'll have to see where it goes. If you continue, I sell everything. I have to buy a ticket to NY and then go around with a huge picture of you waiting in front of your door. Dude, pull up to New York, though. That'd be fire. I need to go to Germany. That's what I need to do. But now, don't worry, D-Ocean. We're going to connect, bro. And we're going to tear up the streets. I get it, though. See, D-Ocean had a crazy call. And it actually went there. So that's why it's pretty funny that you did call that bottom, bro. But we didn't get all the way there. We didn't get all the way there. But yeah, I am kind of hyped to hear what your insight is on what we're going next. See, the moment that me and you link, bro, that's when this is going to get out of control. And maybe we want to not like do it yet. Maybe we want to like maybe we need to use a full moon to make that like let's scale out. Because one time me and so this is what's funny about right now too. Where we are is actually where me and D-Ocean one time, and when I used to do my members only streams, it was just me and him, because that was it. It was like I opened it up to the public, but nobody else wanted to show up. It was just me and D-Ocean just chilling and talking and shit. And we looked futuristic into the Zen world. So this area that we're in right now is something me and him were looking at way back here. Way the fuck back here. Because we did like a 6-month thing from September. And it was like, that's when I started to build out this idea of like, oh, maybe in March will be like, this needs to be an area that we look at. It's like March. because everything makes so much sense for Zen to be epic. So we kind of predicted this like pop off, kept it undercover. But yeah, I could talk about it every single day because it's happening and manifesting as it goes. That's the best part about it. Like, look at the RSI. Like, this is literally telling you it's stair stepping. That's why I'm confused why more people don't talk about Zen. Like, how am I the only person that in Tree City West, shout outs, and a few other people, but I'm talking about the Zen nonstop, like 24 hours Zen world. Like, how aren't there more of us? It's so insane. Because yeah, this chart is following every pattern that you're taught probably in school. So yeah, you're getting a PhD in trading if you've been trading Zen this whole time. Like, I couldn't imagine if you bought down here, sold up here, bought down here, sold up here, and then bought right here, and then maybe you sold right here. That's why it would be like ABC. Like, this has to be the one where it's like, everyone's like, damn, what's going on? What the fuck? That's kind of why too. I'm like, bro, I might just go all in on Zen. I might just recycle everything into it because I think it's going to run away. And again, an OG told me that in the very, very beginning of Zen. They said, do not sell your Zen. They said, do not burn your Zen. I was like, fuck you. Just kidding. Nah, I was like, nah, man, that's the game, is to burn it, you know? But that's when Zen was at its all-time cheapest. Zen was at its cheapest. It's just crazy. So yeah, I even have the burn story like now in Zen, and it's only 2 years old. So there ain't no way I'm gonna go 5 years into Zen. Not telling you, just you should hold it. There's marketing in that. So yeah, X1, I'm looking at this. I brought attention to it yesterday, and I noticed a rebound. So sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so this right here, the reason why this is primed to pop off is because there's not much sell pressure. The sell pressure is right here, this little zone. So if it doesn't sell and it recovers, then all of this is just buy pressure because, again, one big buy on this chart and this thing is sended. Like, if somebody came in with 10K right now, this would send. Right? So that's what a lot of people are doing. Like me, I'm holding it because it's fuck OKX. And I have it in my wallet, and it's my protest. It's my protest token in my wallet. But I do get the itchy finger to want to turn it into Zen. So we'll see if I'm getting burned out. I'm sure everybody else is like that too. They're like, do I hold this X1 coin and burn it into Zen? Or as in, like, I transfer the gas? Because the gas is holding up. All right? Like, I turned $60 worth of ETH gas into 24,000 zone tokens. So currently I'm $8 up on my gas. Beautiful. Fair launch. So yeah, that's where I'm at with this one. I'm like, yo, should we recycle it? I don't know. And then the same for VMPX, bro. Like, but again, see, they all have utility, and that's why it's so hard to be like, do I want to sell this? It's like, nah, but I would rather get those ETH divs in the future for people going between Bitcoin and Ethereum, because that's really happening right now. Like, if we support runestones on X1 chain and someone from the runestones community with clout came through and decided to build a bridge with X1 using the PEG VMPX as the like transfer token, shit could get weird, man. So yeah. I'm hodling that one. But I do get the itchy finger to want to sell it. Oh, X Doge is back now too. So X Doge, or this is like Zen Doge, where you could burn your Zen coins. I think the website's gone. This has an opportunity right now because the website's gone. But again, you're dealing with people in this one that might just dump all the coins like once it takes off. So be careful. But yeah, if you got a little mini bag over here, maybe if it pop off, roll it off in Zen. Roll it. XNM will moon or dust. XNM is going to be a problem. People are going to be like, dude, the fuck is this? Actually, what happened is this, you see here, the hash rate went crazy yesterday, up to the 30s. We got up to 30K. So yeah, XENblocks is recovering right now. It's in the recover mode. Whoever turned off their miner is coming back for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because you got to hold your position, and you got to bring some difficulty, and the bare metal people can hold the difficulty because they're getting the cheapest XN tokens. Like if you build a rig, most people who have built rigs are getting them for around 1 to 2 cents a coin. If you don't have a built rig and you're using cloud, you're paying a premium of about 4 to 6 cents. So cloud miners are actually, in my opinion, going to set the floor because, you know, they're cloud miners. They like don't have access to the resources, but they have access to the information. So I'm saying, like, if you have an actual rig, XNM is for you. And these motherfuckers show up, they turn on their rigs, bro. They mess up all of the difficulty. They just turn it on for a couple hours and it just messes up everybody's count, which is fun. You know, that's part of the game. The game now is for Jack to get those people to feel like they should keep it on. But in a quantum world, this is actually the way that you're supposed to design cryptography. Shout out to Og. Me and him been diving in on this research. So cryptography is the original state of crypto, right? Crypto comes from cryptography. And cryptography is just a way to turn words into bytes so that it's encrypted, right? And encryption is life on the computer, because if you can take a whole bunch of information and encrypt it and bring it down to even, you know, like I said, like into bytes, into tokens, you can move it further than where it was. So there is, like, I guess, laws in this cryptography, especially when it comes to quantum and making sure you can build something that a computer won't come out the woodworks and just be able to math attack that bitch, right? Like, that's quantum resistance, is a math attack. So when you think of that, right, like, oh, we're going to make a quantum resistant blockchain. What is our math attack? What do people attack in a blockchain? And it's typically the gas token that has the value, because you need the gas token to turn transactions over on the blockchain. So in XNM, what we've done is we've encrypted the actual cryptography of value, which is XNM. We've encrypted that inside of the blockchain, right? So its identity is XN, but its physical state is XNM, right? It's encrypted cryptography, like, and the math has to happen on the XN level, like application level. So anybody can attack that as much as they want. They could try all types of variables, which we've seen now, which is pretty insane. Like they can try to go to crypto Twitter, tell everybody sell their Zen, so they can try to mine more XN, you know, with the cheaper Zen. What else can they do? They could try to fork you out. Well, we've seen that one happening recently. Yeah, they'll try to fork you out so that they can move your monetary value into something else that's not the ultimate vehicle. So then that way you're like hokey pokey, you know? And then they're mining as well right now. And then what I'm thinking is going to happen when X1 goes live is we're probably going to see a rogue set of validators that are doing P.o.W coins. And that's why, again, I'm going to be really strict about what the fuck we talk about here, because I already know, I see the market manipulation, because Zen is going to be so valuable, X1 is going to be so valuable, XNM is going to be so valuable that, like, people are trying to get as many as they can right now. And I'm sure, like, again, if more miners knew about XENblocks, they would do it. But there's a wall of you can't sell it right now. So since people are like, oh, you can't sell it, they're fucking it off. But then a bare metal person comes and gets 1.3 million hashes for a couple hours, turns it off. You feel me? So, like, I see what they're doing. Like, we are moving into bare metal land. And when we get there, like, if you're a Xenian that doesn't have a rig, you're going to be basically at the mercy of the rig warriors, right? They're going to push the difficulty so far up, you're not going to be able to mine it. I mean, you will be able to, but it's really going to be their world. Like, it's going to, like, they scared the shit out of me yesterday. Like, I'm over here just mining away, and I saw that happen. I was like, oh my goodness. Yes, that's probably what's going to happen here. All you need is 10 data centers to come online for XNM, and the difficulty will go bonkers. Crypto says the real VMXP. Damn, you got 600 million Zen due today, but you, LOL, but the claim is $300 worth of Zen is, so you have 600 million Zen, but it's only worth $150. Damn. I feel you though. I'm in the same boat. That's why it's like, yo, I'm telling you, like, I think ETH is dead to a real user, and we need to put all of our hyper focus on X1 chain, because that's all that matters now. Every other chain don't care about us. Michael Jackson lyric, okay? Every other chain, they really don't care about us. The people who are gonna make it happen, right? We're in a post-quantum reality. There is no way a business is gonna make culture. They can't do it. You know, the pizza parties are over. All right, and we're done with that in the break room. We're done going to Dave and Buster's for the holiday party. This is over. All right. The workers are revolting. And again, the culture in Solana proves it, that there's more to it than just release a coin and pray everybody uses your tech because you were a professor at Cornell. Right? That's literally the Solana or the Avalanche story. Emin, it was a professor at Cornell, and people followed him around the school and listened to every single word he said. He's a professor, right? So we know that that's not the business model that everyone is looking for. It's a good story, but it's not the model. They want to see reckless chaos. Want to see nigga chew. You would never see that on Avalanche. That's why I never showed up. You know that this is reckless, bro. Solana is like going for broke right now. The only other team that did that was BNB. So, wow, look at this market cap. Yo. Wow, this is actually fun to talk about now. Yeah, Solana is about to flip BNB. And when that happens, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of people leave. Because that would really make people go, wait, what the fuck? And then they would need to push to 100K or 133 billion. So the race is on now to get to 100 billion probably. And I've been talking about this on the channel. We need a top 3 that does not have a tether or a USDC. And it's starting to become real. This is the crypto moment, bro. This is when we go full digital. Full digital. This is not 2017 no more, bro. This is a brand new market. Get the fuck out of USDT. I was just saying that, though. I was like, yo, the way that these have been unpegging lately, it makes me super duper worried. And USDC just got blamed for the collapse of a bank. Well, it hasn't collapsed yet, but it's on its way out. It's this bank right here. New York City Community Bank. Oh, here we go. 19 hours ago. So we did get an update on this. NYCB discloses 2 departments from board of directors in March. So they got rid of 2 board members. That's crazy. I don't want to read too much into it. But so, long story short, this is a bank, a community bank here in New York. It now goes by something called Flagstar. But a couple months ago, or a couple weeks ago, they came out with a report that their books were off and they didn't have enough of the people's money. So it's one of the first people who said this shit, like, oh, fuck, we got our books are messed up. And then after they said that, they blamed USDC. They said, oh, our largest holding is Circle USDC. And then I was like, what the fuck? And the more I dived in on it, I realized that, USDC is backed by a bunch of New York banks that now are kind of pointing the finger at them for not doing the right accounting work. I don't really know where this goes, but this sounds like this goes like the way that it's supposed to go, which is the bank crashes, the bank blames USDC, USDC crashes, everything else crashes, and then we are like back to zero trying to build. But if you're like in Solana, if you're like in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Zen, like if you're in anything digital, you'll be fine. Like it's like the last bank thing has happened, and now we can finally be digital, and what will survive will be these coins, you know. Because there's some more coins that need to go down. Like Cardano is really tied into USDC. Polkadot really tied into USDC. Chainlink really tied into USDC. Tron really tied into USDC or USDT. So that's my one little FUD on the stable coins, is if the banks fail, they fail, because that's who holds them up, is the banks. And that's why they want to bring a law into the world for stable coins, or into America. We want a stable coin law, but we don't need that. We just need, again, crypto to not just be a risk off asset every single time things get bad. Like, why do when things get bad, everybody want to sell their crypto? It doesn't make any sense. When things get bad in your real world, you don't go out. I mean, maybe some of you do, but you don't go burn your dollars when shit gets bad in the IRL. Why would you do that with your crypto if crypto is supposed to replace a dollar? But I might just be on my soapbox right now. I can't wait for X1. We're going to get Zen supply down 90 trillion off. I think all the Zen will be burned, bro. That's why me and Deocean got a link so we could talk about it. How will the Zen burn? But no, Zen, that's what I'm saying. The title is aggressive today because you should probably be in Zen wherever you are. And if you want to, I say you should be an ETH Zen. If you want to be a hardcore Zenian, you should be an XNM. You should be mining XENblocks. That you can find in the description down below. Hello. 2 different forums, one-liner, one that teaches you everything about what you're doing. So some don't like that. They want to get in and get out. Crypto Bruh is just telling you how you to do it and what you're doing, so you know what's under the hood. Maybe you want to upgrade the hood, or maybe you want to upgrade your car in special ways, you know. I'm trying to leave that gray area open for you to learn. But there are some fast ways to get online now. But yeah, I would say, like, if you really want to get in the shits with X1 chain, you need to be mining XenBlocks. This is going to be your best hedge against X1 chain or XN. Because the problem with XN, again, is you're fighting with the burn records of a ton of people. Right? It's so fair. It's so fair. You got to get the fuck out of there. And yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Like, again, you look at, right, like the number one burner, or the top 5 here is 500,000, almost $500,000, or $500,000 in the first 4 accounts on DBZen. Right, like if you're burning $2,000, you're not even in the top 100 burn. If you burn $2,000 on Ethereum worth of Zen, you're not even up here. Right, you need to be burning 10K on just ETH. And that's like the side burn. So now you need another 10K to burn, right? Or you buying XNM off of the market. So that's why I'm so curious what's going to happen when we get there. Are people going to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to buy Zen and burn it. I'll just buy XNM. So let's talk about that, because this is actually pretty ironic. I need the right thing to look at it, because right now no one's talking about this. So it's good to get ahead of this conversation. And this is something I just think about in my head. So right now, the price of Zen on all these other chains are all over the place. And something we talked about was like, how could all the chains find parity? Like, what would be the idea that every Zen coin on every network would have parity? One of the things I've thought of is, we need gridlock. What I mean by that is mining or new Zen coming out is not hitting the market. Gridlock. Miners are mining specifically to burn. Gridlock. People have stopped mining. Gas is too high. Gridlock. People have stopped claiming gas is too high. Gridlock. All rails to X1 chain have no Zen, or the whales have taken over all the Zen and they don't allow the price to get past a certain area. So there's a lot of doomsday scenarios if all goes well. So parity does sound pretty real. And what I was thinking of was parity would be priced in gas. So like if it takes a certain amount of gas to make it on ETH, which is the number one, that will be how much it takes in the gas will be calculated in XEN value. So let me try to say it like this too. So right now I can go to Zen Turbo. This is how you can try to get ahead of this idea, because I'm sure this is what's going to happen with XN's price. Everyone's like, oh, what's the price of XN going to be? I'm like, bro, it's going to be all of crypto put into one. And who knows how high it can be. Because it's going to be people saying, oh, the best experience is go buy Zen and burn it. But what happens when that's not the experience anymore and you have to buy XNM? But you have to buy XN. And then XN is just so expensive where people are like, okay, well, if I can't buy Zen and I can't get XNM, like, let me go see where I can go and get the best price. And then they go look for supply on some chain that no one's been thinking about, because they're thinking they find it something early, but really it's just crypto bro over there with all the fucking Zen waiting for your ass. And you show up and you buy all my Zen for me and you burn it. I'm like, see, thank you. I wasn't gonna burn it. I was waiting for someone to buy it and burn it. Right. So now the gridlock is real and people are buying Zen on other chains because the gas is cheaper to create it. It's the cost of production. So they can buy more of it and burn more of it because the cost of production on Phantom is way less than the cost of production on ETH. And we've figured out a mathematical formula to really calculate all 12 chains so that you know what the price is of one XNM versus 12 gas. Somebody build that shit right now, man. I can't do it. But I know that's where we're headed. Where's that shit at? Yeah, it's this right here. So right now the price of Zen is 6 zeros, and USDC it's 6 zeros 48. So the cost to make Zen is 6 zeros, right? Yeah, 6 zeros and a 91. So it's actually costs more to make it than the price right now, but it actually costs more to buy it than to make it by just a little bit because of the gas costs. Okay, so mining Zen is still profitable, but when we look in the idea or the ideology of supply, that is the cost of mining base. So everything got to add up to this, right? Because this is where we are on ETH. So then now in gas world on a different chain, I can kind of see. So let me see how much that is even in Ethereum. Oopsies. That's why, you know, like the Zen ecosystem is so slept on right now. The more people start to do math on top of everything and the math starts mathing, then the excitement will show up. People will get really excited. Like, oh my God, I'm so glad I found this gem. So let me see here. 1, 2, 2, 2, 9, 1. Wow. But that's time. So time's behind that too, though. All right, let's see for that buy. Oops. Darn it. So 0.003 USD. Yeah, that's still more than it costs to make it. So again, okay, so this is, yeah, so this is perfect to see right now. So what I'm looking at is I'm trying to compare how much these cost in today. But the thing is that, to be honest, now that we're in a hodlers market and people aren't selling this in, it's like it fights against us, because now the gas is gonna, you have to account for gas because it's so expensive to interact. Yeah, so that's why I mean, like, we're gonna price XNM and gas, and right now, if gas is based normally at like 20 Gwei, whatever that is to make one Zen mint is what everybody's gonna base all the other Zen mints off of, and then you would just add up from there. So 128 VMUs on top of that. Where's another place we can see this? I guess in Zen Turbo 2 or Zen Mon. God damn, I really want to see this though. Yeah, so Gwei at 32. So let's say Gwei goes to 20. So Gwei goes to 20. Is this one? This is the price of one VMU, right? So $13 to start it. 003. Yeah, see, the math ain't mathing. It costs so much to get Zen, and right now you can buy it for super duper low. Because again, you need 364 days, so you're assuming that Zen in 364 days from now is going to be the same price. But now we see that it's either going to be really, really low, where you should have just held your ETH and bought it anyways in 664 days, or it's going to be really high and you're going to wish you mint it like everybody that's minting right now and claiming, right? That's what's happening. Like everybody who's minting are the ones getting the discounted Zen, not anyone who's on the DEX. You need to be in the proof of participation to get the best rate. And I think that's why a lot of people still are not talking about Zen, because they don't want to expose that they've been mining this shit yet. They want to wait until the rates are a little bit more, you know, a little bit more of the same. We're paying the same price. What are you talking about? You know? But yeah, so what my assumption is that the cost of production will be built into the XN price. So thinking that XN is going to be 10 cents is kind of like ignorant, right? And we know that most of the top 100s or the top coins with just 1 billion, most L1s have 1 billion, right? You have a 1 billion market cap and you're literally in the top 50, I think. EOS is up here. Right, so I'm not really worried about X1 placing on this chart here because it's too easy to know that it's going to get up here. What I'm really focused on is how do all three crypto coins get there? Like, how does XNM get up here? How does Zen get up here with XN? Because XN is just a given. Like, it's more powerful. It's literally the everything for all of these. The other coins are just part of the scenario. So as you discover them, they go up with X1 chain. Right. So, yeah, again, I expect XN to come out a banger, and I also expect it to sell the fuck off. Like, I expect it to sell off, like go to zero vibes. And that's why, again, I'm hedging my experience in XENblocks because XENblocks won't go to zero. So if you're sad, again, we're going to have more tiers on the way. And people that are sad that XNM isn't appreciating in price in the first 2 months will be crying, while XNM people are partying because we went the other direction, and then they're gonna FUD that it was all a scam. Like I'm already seeing how it's gonna play out, bro. A bunch of people are gonna FUD it was a scam. I lost my value. Blah blah blah. A bunch of people are gonna mine XNM and be like, you should have been over here. The signs had shown that this was gonna happen because in XNM now we're telling people don't put your coins in the XN yet. Like actually wait. Like on the first day, the dumbest thing you could do is inject your XNM into XN pool, bro. That's the stupidest thing you could do, because everyone's gonna take your coins and then they're gonna dump XN, and then now your value of like it's gonna be either a two-way street. Like either you're gonna pump XNM so you can buy the low to get you're gonna pump XNM into XN so you can buy the low. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, fuck that game, dude. I'm not gonna try even talk about that game because I don't even care about it. I'm holding for 6 months before I do anything. I'm waiting for the happening. Again, that's why I'm burning Zen, and I'm thinking about Zen in a supply form to get XN so that I'm not focused on turning my XNM into XN coins when it's going down. I'll just be burning Zen that I bought from a long time ago to offset the price and the gas of production, because that's where I would assume you would get a discount is if everybody comes into XN and they're like, oh, I'm gonna sell all my coins because I've been waiting for this moment and I'm gonna go buy fucking shitcoin now with this, you know, like I'm gonna go do the normal cycle, you know, got an airdrop, gonna sell it, get in shitcoin, right? So we know that those people are gonna be there, and then there's also gonna be some bad actors that can slide in and use that narrative to really manipulate things. So knowing that that's going to be gossip that I don't have to be a part of, I'm really buying Zen on different chains and mining Zen on different chains right now. So I have the bag in the future to sell against that or to burn against that. Like when everybody's leaving and shit, like I'll just be burning up a bunch of Zen and getting XN coins, positioning myself for 2025. Right? Because that's when we are, like I said, we are in the layer 1 discussion. We are not talking memes. We are not talking progress, rockets, moon. We still talking layer 1 gas consensus. Like that's a given. This is a pure conversation that everybody says mine is better than yours. Right? So when X1 shows up and it's better than everyone for 8 months, right? 9 months, 10 months, 1 year is better than everybody. And they're like, damn, this shit is actually really good. Right? It's going to be a no-brainer. We literally are on the L1 right now. Like in Zen, we rolled out on all the L1s just to get a test of their consensus and their gas. Now, being a validator on X1 chain and seeing how the growth of a blockchain works, and now looking at other chains, I'm looking at that stress test of the conversation now, where it's like, why are they building with the people? Like, is this because that's creativity? Like, I get it. Like, blockchain is creative, but I think design is the best way. Like, it's not like a designer is gonna make a fashion show 2 days before the fashion show, or building the clothes in the back while the models are going out. It doesn't make any sense. So that's why I don't understand why in crypto we have that same type of integrity with coins that we like and shit. Like, what if the car dealership was building the car in the backyard and shit? Or like in the back of the dealership and you're getting a brand new built car. Like, we didn't even test this motherfucker. You gonna test it. All right, you the crash dummy. That's kind of how I feel about all these other chains. And again, X1 is rolling out to patch up every crash dummy experience. So the longer the better. The longer the better. And again, hedge your bets with XNM. Do not, I mean, you can do XN, but I'm just keeping it real. When the difficulty goes up here, the eyes will come here. And then everything we did up until that moment when that difficulty goes through the roof won't even matter no more. It'll be somebody else's game. At that point, it'll be like, for me, like, make sure I don't fumble my fucking tokens. Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking right now, how do I not fumble my coins? This is my market. The worst thing I can do is fumble my coins. Straight up. Let's see what Mr. Jack has to say. What's the main purpose of XNM? Damn, Mr. Drums, you still don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I mean, we've told you so many different times in so many different ways. I don't know. What do you want from XNM is, I guess, really the question. That's kind of where I'm at with that discussion when it comes to when it comes to wondering what XNM does for you. I think you need to ask what you want crypto to do for you. And maybe that might help your journey as well in crypto. I think a lot of people still use it as, like, when I hear that kind of question, for me, my filter system, it kind of tells me like question marks. And like question marks in my personal view is like not what you want. Like, I don't want to go to a park and not know what the fuck I'm gonna do with that park. You know, it's like, if I'm gonna go to the park, I'm gonna run on the park, or I'm gonna go and like find a jungle gym or some shit at the park, or I'm gonna sit at the park, I'm gonna read at the park, I'm gonna do something at the park. Very rarely do I ever just walk into a park and then look around and go, damn, I'm in a park. You know? So like XNM, it's everything we told you that it is. It's an AI task market. That's what it really is for. So I mean, everything can unravel from there. But that's why it's like, you got to get that part and then ask yourself what you want else, because it's a proof of work coin. It's got 620 million coins over 15 years. It's going to be staked to read-only nodes. You're going to be able to use it for block rewards to get XN coins. So you won't need to sell XNM to get XN. You could simply just stake it and get XNM or get XN coins. So it's really, like I said, it's the security layer of the whole system with an AI task market that's gonna use it as gas. So, I mean, I think that's just banging, but I don't know. Maybe it's DB's in blockchain in a few years, possibly. I don't really know though. Fumbling, running back, tumbling and fumbling a running back, man. But yeah, I hope there's a DB's in anything. You know, I'm just happy that their first principles is working for them. That's why I root for DBZen, because again, I see Roz challenge himself to make it not have any admin keys. And that's crazy. Like, I think that's honestly crazy. That's real first principles of crypto. There's people out there that only think about themselves when they make everything. And then when you go FPOC, you got to really go for the community. You're not going for yourself. So if they're, I mean, I'm not a community member like that, so I don't see why DBZen would need a blockchain. But if they continue to pursue AI and now they're harnessing information, they have data. All right, I'm fucking with it. You know, that's why I'm holding my DBZen. Give me some extra shit, man. Give me some extra shit on top of the DXN holding. That's what it's all about. First principles of crypto and then some extra shit. Right? And that's like XNM. XNM, if you challenge it too hard, you're not going to know what it does, because it's just a first principle of crypto proof of work coin that lives inside of a proof of stake system, right? That's the quantum resistance. That's the cryptography, right? That's the encryption of the cryptography. Shit's inside of the chain. How do we get it out of there? Well, check it out, right? If you want to use XNM, it's never going to be a solo coin just yet. Maybe in the future they'll do that, but that would open up a variable or a vulnerability. So let's say I make a proof of work system, or we want to build on top of XNM, like on that base layer inside of the proof of work layer, or the proof of work layer inside of the proof of stake layer. Okay, we're fucking deep. We're like 3 layers into the blockchain right now. Like, why would you want to build there? That's where I'm at with it. Like, why would you want to build there? I heard some people like talk about it, but I've even gotten farther away from that idea. Like, I'm like, man, that's the core of the earth. Like, why would I dig to the core of the earth to put a fucking mini mall? Like, that don't make no sense. But yeah, I do see people making more cores, mini planets, with the base code of Xenium, so that they can have a proof of work coin inside of X1 chain. Right? It intensifies the security, and it makes a whole new world for someone else. The idea, and again, that was the whole plan, was to stop forking, because that's the problem with crypto. People get pissed off and they fork, and then they move communities around. It's like, how about if people get pissed off, but they can't fork out of the most important part of it all, which is the foundation and the security of the public chain X1. So it's really cool. I think it's all really cool. Why am I click this? Oh, I'm trying to see what he's talking about. So many crypto dumps and no projects, and then disappear, except for Zen. Yeah, Zen is probably never gonna disappear. It's 100% everything you've been looking for. As they say, as the Knights Templar would say, it is the Holy Grail. Spank it. Yeah, so he's not even talking. So you see what I mean? Like, Jack isn't talking, which lets me know that we are in the middle of an L1 crisis. So just stay focused on L1s. Like, don't get too sidetracked by the memes. Those are just for fun. You know, I'm over here, I'm losing right now in this retardo shit. I had 100 Jupiter coins, man. I only got 89, man. Help me. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. I'm actually kind of talking myself out of holding this Slurf coin. God, this is painful. Holding a meme coin is so painful, dude. You'd be like, oh my God, fuck. Why the fuck am I holding this meme coin? If I sell it, I'm back to even. I'm gambling. I'm straight up gambling right now. I'm in the casino. Smurf over here holding Smurf. I don't know. I'm probably gonna hold this for maybe tomorrow when I come on stream. If I might have to sell it. Right now I should probably sell it before it fucking goes. You know what? Hey, let's do an experiment. Usually when I sell things, they pump. So fuck it. Because I can't keep this stress on my head. The retardio, again, that's a friend. You know, that's a mixtape. It's like I bought a mixtape from the homie. You know, I can't throw away a mixtape. Who am I? All right, fuck it, but I'm gonna get rid of this because meme coin is pain, man. Meme coin is pain. All right, let me just get the fuck out of here. I keep coming back and it's not oversold. So what's probably gonna happen right now, and this is just my thought. You see, usually when it's taking a hard time to come down, it's got to do something like this. You feel me? So it gets oversold. So I don't want to be on the other side of that. Because if that's the case where it goes down, that means it's going to just take me back to where I bought at, which is 40 cents. So everyone is like me. They probably bought this robotic. This was a robotic dip. The second day it came, the first day it came out. So if it flushed down here and recovered, that would be a real meme move. Because the pain would be insane. People would be feeling the pain like, damn, like it was $1, bruh. Like now that shit 50 cents. Bro. So yeah, let me get up out of here. I'll take what I got. You know, maybe it'll reverse, and then I'll be the loser. But yeah, I need to go to the gym and shit. I don't want to have this stupid ass meme on my mind. You ever had a meme on your mind while you're trying to lift weights? Sell 10%. I'm selling all of it. We'll be back tomorrow. If the meme works, it'll be here tomorrow. If the meme doesn't, then I'm safe. I'm motherfucking safe. See, see, I'm like, how can you not love fair crypto projects? Like, you do not have to think like that. Tao's still doing its thing. It's on a dip too. I think most of the liquidity for this coin is on ETH. I think Tao is still a really good crypto project to look into. AI is on the pause right now, but I hope you see the narratives that are going to be lined up for the end of this year. You're going to have AI. You're going to have data. You're also going to have connectivity. So like RPC, bridges, RPCs and bridges. People who are, that's why I'm like, yo, X1's going to be the ultimate, because you'll have those people plugging into X1 to bring the value of X1 to other chains. But those RPCs are mad important. That's like Anchor and like RPCs that help you not get botted and shit. So yeah, that the AI, data storage, RPC bridging, connectivity speeds, and then IRL payment rail. So that's why I think Twitter is mega important, because a lot of cryptos will be able to add that idea if Twitter goes real or Twitter goes live. It's just going to be so wild to think about that. Like, can you even fathom it? Like a marketplace on Twitter? What? Like, oh my goodness. Damn, we don't even talk about these no more. What's happening over here in Camp Titan? Y'all still got this? Ernest said present. I'm stupid heavy and B shit. You still got that shit, bro? Now you beat everybody, Brian. You beat everybody to base. We was talking about it and then boom. So 550 trillion Zen to buy. I don't know if I can buy it, bro. I wish I could buy all the Zen. I would buy, if I could, I would buy all the Zen and laugh at everybody. That'd be awesome. That's actually a good way to dominate the world. Find a hedge fund, buy all the Zen, and then make fun of everybody. Sounds like a really good story. And then burn all that Zen into your coin and then fractionalize that story of fuck Zen, we bought it all, into a meme coin that people burn their Zen into. I just woke up. Everything is green again. Yes, sir. Nah, that's good. Woke up at the right time, bro. When I woke up, everything was red. Somebody tighten up. Lift it up off the ground. So, actually, there's something to be learned here, though. Let me make my RSI something else. So, Titan is low-key a meme. It's the Zen meme. It's the meme that tried to kill Zen. So, there's some value there. That's a good story. You know, we almost killed him, and now we can recover because they're gonna be super successful. And we almost killed Zen. We're the first almost kill Zen killer. You feel me? That might be a good story for Titan. I've got my eye on it. I haven't let it go yet because this, like, again, it has the meme story going on now. They have a lot of wrapped ETH. Again, new eyes come and looking for this kind of stuff. They also potentially, all they need is one really big, sick, wicked, nasty wick down to the downside, and that would just kind of solidify, like, yo, maybe you should buy some fucking Titan because everybody gave up on that shit. And there's a lot of people that like it. There's a lot of people that believe in it. You know, they almost killed Zen. Why do you guys like OP Zen so much, man? Stop it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't understand. I need to do a diagnosis, or I need to run statistics on in-game. It's like this is what I mean. When are we gonna see some liquidity enter this motherfucker? Like, it's at the floor. It's ready to go, guys. So everyone says OP Zen. I'm waiting. Let's see it. Right? If not, my prediction, all Zens will be up in August. See, July, I have a lot of tables where July and beyond is where I see the moon session for Zen. And again, I'm just saying this whole time period right here is preparation. You should be preparing yourself for the future because it's literally now there. Like, you can't deny it. Zen is going to run out of fucking Zen. Gas is going to go up because ETH 4588, whatever the fuck, dank sharding did not work for the base layer. So anyone who's still there, which most activity is still there, gas still going to be up. Obviously, gas does not go down anymore. And Ethereum's going to get ETFs, and it's going to get expensive to use ETH base. So I do believe in OP Zen, but I don't believe until the middle of the year. In the middle of the year, I'll be really bullish on OP Zen. But for now, I want to see the pain. The pain. The pain. There needs to be some pain. Like, the multiplier isn't enough for all of it to be burned, is where I'm at with it. Because there's not enough of it. So holders will hodl, but the question would be, why would a Zenian? Oh yeah, this is the other thing you're banking on. If you mint a bunch of Zen on OP just because you think it's gonna go up in price, you need the Zenians to come and buy it, or it's just gonna be like this. Like, there is no ETH enters because everyone minted it to burn it, and there was no buyers because the 10x multiplier, when you factor in the gas, doesn't get you more than just buying 10 times more on Phantom Zen, if that makes any sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are hyper focused on that 10x multiplier, but everything has that. It's just worded differently. It's just buy the Zen right now. Like, you want a 10x multiplier on base? Buy a shit ton of it right now. You want a 10x multiplier on anything? Just buy a ton of it. Right? You don't have to wait for the program to say it. So that's my only FUD on OPs and just critical thinking on it. Like, let's be critical here. It's only pumping because of that. So I hope it keeps going up, but I'm afraid if a bunch of it enters on the market and nobody goes to buy it because the 10x multiplier just isn't worth it, then like then you might be crying because you didn't make the money you wanted. Right. So you should be going on this. It's going to burn fuck the price. It's just gonna burn. And if it burns well, price should happen. You feel me? Because I hear a lot of people champion OPs in. I don't know if they know where they're getting themselves into. But what if AI rendering won't be used? See, Mr. Drums, I can't. You got to understand the markets, my G. I wouldn't say that one, right? All right, let me show you. Just go to categories on CoinGecko's. Right. And then go over here. I like to do filter by categories because it'll do alphabetical order for you. Thank God. Artificial intelligence starts with an A. You go to artificial intelligence. And then let's just sort by market cap. Oh, wow. Render flip Tau. That's crazy. Wow. So I already have spoken about this on the stream, but I'll do it right now for you. Render is XNM. It's an AI task market. No one really cares whether or not people are using it, because in order for you to know about AI tasks, that's telling me you know about Hugging Faces. Right? And if you don't know about Hugging Faces, then that's why you don't think people use AI right now. But like, this is the open source AI community. And if I'm not mistaken, Jack Levin is a community dude here. Is that him? Jack Levin 123? Nah, this isn't him. I don't know what he goes by. Maybe it's by Cypher's Prime. Cypherius? Yeah, I don't know what his name is. Levin. But yeah, so Jack Levin actually is on Hugging Faces. If you don't, and again, if you don't know what Hugging Faces is, this is where the AI community lives. They live over here. 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, 22 days ago. Let's see what else. These are models that are being updated and pushed. So actively, everyone is over here. Deep. Again, and what this is this is a way for you to go and learn about different things going on in AI. And if you have like your references, or like you got data sets that you want to throw out there, right? Like you can go here and get these like data sets. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I'm just fucking clicking buttons. But yeah, so like the idea to, or the question of, is there going to be people that use it is not in the mix anymore, because there's an obvious market for it, and this is it. And it has a $4.1 billion market cap, and it doesn't even do half of the stuff XNM does, right? So I've talked about it, but I'll bring it up. What it is that people build AI rigs now because no one's mining crypto. So everyone building rigs are building them for AI because you need the hash power to render information. So what companies are trying to do, like Render or like XNM, is they're simply trying to get people to bring their GPUs to their marketplace. So then that way they can get a piece of that GPU price, basically. Like what somebody's buying, Render's giving you a coin to give you extra incentive to bring your GPU to Render. Right now the VCs are pumping the fuck out of this shit. It's crazy. It's actually kind of crazy, because that's all they're doing. But we're already doing this like on Vast, right? Like Vast AI is already this. The only difference is that, yeah, I don't know how to get to Render's page. I don't really think it's important, to be honest. But yeah, like it's just like this. These are the same things. So I'm not too worried about XNM having value, because I see it already in the real world. But again, I can understand if you're not in AI, like if you're really not in the trenches, you know, like knowing that it's an everyday, it's like crypto. AI is like crypto. Every single day there's a new update. Every single day there's a new discovery. Every single day something's changing. And yeah, it's like, yeah, we had this just happen. You can get Grok now on your like you can get we can run Grok's model. Pretty cool, you know, pretty cool. But and this is Elon Musk. So Elon Musk open source Grok so everyone can use the parameter set to see how sick it is. Now this was a really extraordinary thing, because again, if you want to use Grok on Twitter right now, you need X Premium, and I think that's $16.99 a month. Yeah, X Premium. So essentially, they dropped the mixtape because you can use something that costs money for free if you fucking do the work. Download instructions. You can use Grok on your computer right now. You don't have to spend $16.99, but you need to know how to get there. And this, again, this is important for crypto, or this is important for AI. Actually, this is, I didn't even notice this. They dropped, what? When did this come out? We got a, what? That's crazy. 314 bit parameter. So that's 314 billion parameters inside of the GPT. That's awesome. But yeah, 314, that's pi. So that makes me it's just, you know, some curiosity. Let me see, when did this come out? 3 days ago. Real quick on my spooky tip before I get up out of here. I think AI is next, bro. I've already said that multiple times. Now that I'm getting really deep in the conversation, that's why I'm bullish on XNM over all the other tokens, because even Jack has said that he got, before Google, he joined something because of robotics. Like, that's a clean clip. Look at that, Grok 24. Okay, but that's crazy. Grok 24. 24 is the X. 24 is X. Whenever you see 24, that's X, because X is the 24th letter in the alphabet. So that's funny that Grok is also X in gematria. And then 3 days ago it came out. What was the shit? 1, 2, 3, 18. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's funny. So on the 78th day of the year, Elon Musk makes Grok open sourced. Yeah, programs, bro. Programs. That's the easiest gematria decode ever. Why did it come out that on the 78th day of the year? Because Elon Musk made Grok open source. And this is why I'm kind of on the fence with the whole, like, is Elon a good guy or a bad guy? I don't know. I think this whole world is bad. So I think he's honestly a bad good guy. Like, he's on, if you want to be a good guy, you got to be a bad guy. So you might as well find a bad good guy so that you can be bad and good at the same time. Right? Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna play with this though. I'm gonna check it out. Cause yeah, there's some things here that make me suspicious about just the numbers on it. And this is important, yo. Like, you want to see these types of things, because when X1 becomes live, we also gonna probably have a big community on Hugging Faces that are using parameter sets from X1 on Hugging Faces. So like, this will actually be a really good place to start doing some research to get ahead of the game, so that you're, you know, when everyone starts talking about, you know, all these things, you're like, oh, what the fuck? I've been in it for like 7 months now. Like, of course it's blowing up. Right? And Zen leads you to it. It's like everyone that is in ordinals because Zen brought them there. Like, they didn't give a fuck about that shit. Then Zen opened it up. Now they got rune stones and bitmaps and all kinds of crazy shit over there. I think my airdrop will be in the AI community, because I'm going hard in this. I'm learning a lot. Actually, I want to go and fuck around. So we're going to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Been streaming for a while now. I just brought some OPs in DXN because it's super cheap to burn there. Yeah, I've been burning on Phantom. That's where I'm at with it. If my math is right, you just need 75 million USD to buy the total liquid supply of Zen. Not too much. Damn, DOJ, what are you, rich, bro? What the fuck? That is a lot. But if somebody got 75 for it, buy my bag. But yeah, man, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Be safe out there in the real world, however it's treating you. Peace.